Are you serious? Are you serious? They're telling us now that we need to stop eating beef because beef has too large of a carbon footprint and is creating climate change, and that we all need to start eating crickets and grub worms. Are you serious? Are you serious? What? There's no way. There's no way. I mean, okay, wait a minute. Obviously, our ecosystem is so messed up. But the answer to climate change now, where is Al Gore when you need him? I mean, the answer to climate change is eat more bugs. 2 degrees. Does eating bugs help fight climate change? I mean, this is the most insane. But remember, guys, in the summer, Heidi and I were at the Mensen Convention, and we heard the top, brightest, top 1% IQ in the world discussing how they want to fix climate change, and it was to stop eating beef and pork and go to grub worms, and that everybody needs to start eating grub worms. And they even said they even have a name for it now. They're going to call it wood shrimp. Imagine going to Red Lobster saying, I want some wood shrimp. Or maybe, you know, first of all. But anyway, earlier this week, they've been talking about how can we get the government around the world, they're saying, to see this. One of the answers to both the famines and climate change is breeding a new kind of livestock called grasshoppers. Insects are not the answer to everything, but one of the greatest challenges that could be a fundamental to fighting climate change in the long run. This is insane. We've lost our minds. Professing ourselves to be wise, we've become fools. I'm not sure about the convincing world leaders part, but there is some research to show that they may have a point, says Professor Jensen, that insects having smaller carbon footprints than other protein sources, especially beef, which has an outsized contribution to global warming. Can I ask a question? Remember the old Wendy's commercials? Remember those? You know, and that old lady would come in there and she was like, where's the beef? Where's the beef? Can you imagine now eating, going into a McDonald's restaurant, instead of ordering a McRib, you order a McCricket? Whoa! What? Are you serious? These guys apparently are. And I'm not, folks, I'm not blowing smoke here. We're not talking about some maniac, crazy ideology. This is your new world order. You're going to be, this is how they see the world: lower population, depopulation, and people grubbing for grub worms to eat, while the elitists will continue to sit in their ivy towers eating prime rib. You got to understand what I'm telling you. This is the new world order coming to you. There might be a reason why you're seeing a political upheaval going on around the world. I'm going to give you an example. I don't know what else to say. I mean, the establishment candidates in America are literally just whining and whining now and going to go home and talk to mommy and daddy. While in the rest of the candidates, those who have never held an office seem to be continuing to soar. We see that on the Republican side. Now on the Democrat side, we don't see that at all. We don't see any alternative candidates. We just continue to see the same thing. And I think that's what's going to come down to. America are going to get to a point, no matter who's on the ticket in the end, it's going to be the establishment against a new way. Something different, something outside of what we've been accustomed to for literally for for decades. So I don't know. This is getting crazy what's going on here. But I remember when as a kid I was growing up, it says, nobody loves me, everybody hates me. I think I'll just go out and eat worms. Remember that? Maybe the kids knew that if nobody loves me and everybody hates me, if the new world order takes over, we might as well just go out and eat worms.